Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
At Courts, we know mom is not just mom. She's not the wake up at the crack of dawn, make breakfast type of mom. She's much more. We have great gifts to help you show your appreciation. Starting at $29 and unbeatable savings across the store. 25% off. Small appliances, 30% off. Rugs and accessories. Get her a new mattress and save 20% off the base. Plus, you can shop for her today and pay later. So, let's celebrate mom because she's much more. Courts, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, over 1,000 patients have benefited from the use of medicinal cannabis here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This was disclosed by Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labour, Sabota Caesar, during Parliament on Thursday. He noted that of those 1,000 patients, 67% are locals and 33% are non-nationals. We hear more from Minister Caesar.
There are 22 medical practitioners in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who have obtained authorization to prescribe. 20. There are 20 licensed entities, including pharmacies, that are currently dispensing over 1,000 patients. I want to repeat it. Over 1,000 patients have benefited from cannabis treatment in this country. 67% locals and 33% non-national patients.
That was the Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labour, the Honourable Sabota Caesar. According to Minister Caesar, the leading conditions people were treated for using medicinal cannabis here are sleeping disorders, anxiety, chronic pain, autism, and pain associated with cancer. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force is currently investigating a shooting incident that occurred in the vicinity of a business place in Annas Vale. The incident was reported at approximately 10:45 p.m. Upon arrival at the scene, responding officers discovered a 49-year-old male laborer from Upper Cane Hall with gunshot injuries. The victim was promptly transported to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital, where he is currently listed in stable condition. The police are actively investigating the circumstances surrounding this incident and are appealing to the public for any information that may assist in the investigation to contact police emergency at 999 or 911, the Caliaco Police Station at 784-458-4200, or the Criminal Investigations Department at 784-456-1810. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has discussed the possibility of separating the housing portfolio from the National Mobilization Ministry. Prime Minister Gonsalves said this move is being considered due to the large housing projects that are being undertaken here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We hear more from the Prime Minister.
We have to beef up HLDC in terms of this project implementation, Housing and Land Development Corporation, to strengthen housing itself for the project. We may well have to separate the housing portfolio from national mobilization. I'm contemplating some reorganization. Okay. And you'll hear more about that. And I indicate to my cabinet colleagues I'm contemplating. And these matters, I haven't yet informed them of my conclusions. I'm reflecting on how to readjust and so on.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. In the past, the Ministry of Post-Secondary and Tertiary Education was created so that the area could be given the attention it needed. On to news in the region. Primary school students in Grenada are gearing up to take the Caribbean Exit Assessment CPEA External Examination 2024. The Ministry of Education in Grenada says the final component of the CPEA is scheduled for Wednesday, May 15th and Thursday, May 16th. A total of 21 schools throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada will be taking the CPEA through e-testing. It states 1,707 students are registered for the assessment from 72 schools. There are 845 males and 862 females. Last year, 1,877 students were registered for the assessment. This figure comprised 1,028 males and 849 females. The CPEA External Assessment for 2024 commences at 9 a.m. and will be conducted in 59 centers throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. It is expected that all students will finish the examination at 12:15 p.m. each day. Jamaica's Kingston East Police arrested and charged one man with murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, following an incident on Gem Crescent, Bull Bay, St. Andrew on Tuesday, October 17, 2017. Charged is 47-year-old O'Neill Britton, a construction worker of Eltham Spanish Town, St. Catherine, and Windsor Lodge. He was charged with the murder of Edwin Virgo of Jackville District. Reports from the Elletson Road Police are that at about 7:30 p.m., Britton was a passenger in a taxi operated by Virgo. Upon reaching a section of the roadway, Britton pulled a firearm and opened gunfire at the now deceased, killing him. An investigation commenced and Britton was arrested on Sunday, May 5th. He was charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. On the international scene, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed Israel can't stand alone after the U.S. warned arms shipments could be stopped if he orders a full-scale invasion of Rafah in Gaza. Thousands of people have already fled the southern city after the Israeli military began what it called a limited operation on Monday. U.S. President Joe Biden has repeatedly warned against the operation, saying that it would cross a red line. But Mr. Netanyahu dismissed the U.S. warning, saying Israel would fight on. Mr. Netanyahu also invoked the War of 1948, where the newly formed State of Israel was attacked by a coalition of Arab states to dismiss the U.S. warnings. Despite Mr. Netanyahu's comments, his government has come under pressure after the U.S. suspended the delivery of bombs and 1,700 500-pound bombs over the fears that they could cause civilian deaths in Rafah. Finally, in sports, Everton has withdrawn their appeal against a 2-point deduction for breaching Premier League financial rules. The Toffees were docked 2 points after an independent commission found the club had breached profit and sustainability rules by £16.6 million for the 3-year period 2022 to 2023. The appeal was due to take place next week, with a verdict announced before the final game of the season at Arsenal on May 19th. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Hello, Carnival. Nice to see you again. Hey people, this is Ezra the Fun Machine, and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists, and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with Courts ready cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Courts Already Cash location today or contact your Carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply. Aye, aye.